Hello, this is Luis with Artistry.io, and in this video I will give you a quick introduction to our visual product editor, which is where you create the actual customization template. To do that, I will go ahead and create a new product, and for this video I'm gonna select start from scratch here, and I'll create a birthday card. Just a simple birthday card. The width is going to be 2100 pixels by 1500 pixels high. And then just go ahead and click save here. And this is the product editing, where you edit the product info per se. But to access our actual product visual product editor, you go ahead and click here on the customizations template, and this will bring you to this graphical interface where you create customization templates just by dragging and dropping elements. Really, let's start by this the area on your right hand of the screen. This is our layer system. Our customization templates can have multiple views, which you will see here marked in the list with a dark gray background. For this example, we only have one view, the front part of the card, right? Also, each view can have multiple layers, which are like regions of the design that have elements by themselves. Just a simple way to organize your elements so that they are not all, there messed up, right? And that each layer can have multiple elements or customizations, which is what actually have the interface that the customer will use to change your products. And I wanted to start from scratch, just to start with a blank canvas here. Sorry, but by default the app will load these elements here. As you can see, we start with the front view, then the view has a background layer, and the background layer has a background image. But right now there's nothing there, so that's why it looks like blank there. So let's go ahead and click on this element here to edit its settings, right? And in another video we'll discuss how the different elements work, but for this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and quick upload an image here, and I'm go ahead and uploading a background that I already created on my photo editor. Just click submit to upload the image, and now the background image is there, which are just some stripes. So it's getting there, but let's go ahead and add like a text box to show, where customers can actually write their information. And to do that, to add elements to a layer, you click here on the plus sign on the respective layer. And that will open this pop-up modal window, where you can select different elements, customization elements. Let's go ahead and select static image, which is just a simple image, and I'm gonna call it text box image, right? And set the image to one image that I already created before, and it's right here. So again, click on submit to actually upload the image, and now it's there. So it's taking shape, but it will be really nice if the text box had a border, sort of frame it a little bit. So let's go ahead and add again. Click on the plus sign on the layer here, and let's do another static image, right? And for this one, I'm gonna call it text box border, and upload the image by clicking set image. And I already created it before, so it's again click submit to upload it. And now it looks kind of close to what I wanted. And I wanted to have some elements here to show you how the layering system works. You see these bars that you have here? That means that you can drag the different elements like back and forth on the design. And just to show you, visually show you how it works, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag the text box image to the top of the list, and that will put it like behind everything. So that's why you can see it here. Let's go ahead and drag the text box border as well. So see, now they are behind the stripes or the background. So that's how our layer system works. Let's go ahead now and work on the right side. Explain a little bit the left side of the product editor. The first box or button that you see here is the close button. I'm not gonna click on it right now because it's gonna close, and I don't want that right now. So let's go to the next one. The next one you see here is the save button, and you can click on each element. Sorry, you can click on each element and use the element's save button here to save that element alone, or you can just click this save button here, and that will save the whole template. The next button we have is the reload button, which is just reload the design for you. Let's say, for example, that you mistakenly or accidentally drag one element out of place, and sometimes you just want to reload it, right? So that's what the button is for. Then this button is to add new layers to the design. And you can add like any number of layers. Just do that. Just click on add layer, and you can name it however you want. Let's call it top layer, whatever. And each layer can have its own dimensions and position, right? And the cool thing is, if you have one element, you can, the cool thing is that you can drag elements from one layer to another. Let me show you how that works here. Say, for example, I want to drag the background to the top layer. Just drag it here, and now the background layer is on top because it's on the top layer, which is like in front of everything right now. But I can just drag it, and just wanted to show you how the drag and layer function or feature works. Let's go ahead and delete it now to continue the demo. Okay. The next button here is to add new views to your design. Let's say like this birthday card has like a front and a back, like a back part. So to add new views or different parts, you can click on add new view, and it will just just add a new view to your design. And on this view, you can add like different elements and different layers to it. The next buttons here are just quick links to add elements to a layer. There are basically two ways that you can add elements to a layer. The first one, or one way is by clicking like we showed you before, by clicking on this plus sign here and select an element or a customization element from this list. The other way is by using one of these quick buttons, which is basically the same options you saw before. And this, what we'll do, it will add the element to the active layer, or the last layer that you interacted with. This next button they used to here with the play sign or play icon is just a modal window with some of the videos that we have created and applied to the product editor. So that's just a quick reference for you. Just whenever you have a question about how something works, you can just click here and see all the videos that we are adding. The other cool thing that I wanted to show you is this zoom button here. If something looks small to you and you just want to see it like larger, you can, like any zoom button, you can, zoom on it and keep seeing it close or zoom out. When the app loads initially, it will fit the design to this area, but sometimes you can use the zoom buttons to either zoom out or zoom in. I also want to show you how you can change the size and positions of the elements from the design area, which is the central area of the screen here. To do that, just put the cursor over the respective element and just drag it, just move it around, and you can resize it as well. Right, so that's one way to do it. And as you can see here, you can also enter the values like directly on the text boxes here, or you can just move it or resize it using the design area. If you have a design that's on top of everything, but you don't want to move it around, but you want to drag the design behind it, you can use these lock buttons here, and now I have access to the element that's behind it. Alright, let's say I wanted to resize it a little bit. I can do that like this way. Also, if there is an element that you don't want to use anymore, it's really easy to delete it. Just click on the element and then click on the recycling bin here to delete it. If they're gonna see a warning message asking you if that's what you really want to do, and you just confirm it. And now the element is gone. Very well, so there are two more things that I want to show you here. The first one is this rendering settings button, and we're going to talk later about how rendering templates work, but you use this button to select a rendering template, which is basically how you want the production image to come out. But that's a really different subject, so we're going to cover that in a different video. And the other button is the preview button, which is really handy because sometimes you want to see how the product will look live, how the template will look live. So you click on the preview button, and then a window will open with the live product. Very well. So that covers this quick introduction to the product editor, and we're gonna cover specific settings on other videos. So if you have any questions or comments, please let us know. Thank you.